school swim team. I volunteer at our church as a barista, on Sundays and Wednesdays, which I really enjoy. Music is my thing. I love playing anything, even if it's just tapping my fingers on a desk. My favorite to play is guitar, either acoustic or electric. I play trombone mostly in the high school, but other times I play in the worship group at our church or at the Icicle Creek Youth Symphony. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was in first grade, and I was diagnosed after my little brother was diagnosed with autism. My little brother's Colton right here. And up until that point, my teacher and school were trying to pass me off as having ADD. Asperger's syndrome has mostly affected my social skills, which was mostly in my younger years, and executive functioning in my current years, teen years. When it came to making other friends, I was not very good in my elementary through middle school career. I never really needed a parapro, but I was definitely displaying autism spectrum disorder type of behaviors. I struggle with speaking exactly what was on my mind, and I only let other people befriend me before I really got the hang of talking to other people. To this day, I find starting a conversation and keeping a conversation going a little difficult. I had and have problems turning in homework. I constantly forget important information like when I need to be at the band room for a practice and items I might need for that practice. I need constant reminders of home responsibilities like chores. I need to clean the litter box sometimes. It's no bueno. My grades in middle school were pretty bad, but I somehow pulled myself together when I hit high school. Still, I have a little bit of trouble with completing outside assignments, assignments outside of class. Excuse me. I really only thought up and wrote this entire speech 2 nights before when my mom told me that she needed the paper Monday, which is a pretty good example. Either this may be executive functioning problems or just procrastination, but I'll decide what it is later. Having a little brother with autism is actually pretty cool. When we were little, we had our, well, it was mostly me. We had our own language that was literally gibberish, but we adopted the name Heine Heine. That's what my dad called it. And I guess he thought that was the most fitting name for it. I would literally speak gibberish. No one else would understand what I was saying, but I thought Colton understood me. That just gives a little insight to how I was in my younger years. He is always trying to show anyone and everyone his artwork. I'm sure he brought a masterpiece to this meeting, or he's making one right now. He's made a lot of them. He's really talented with artwork, and even though it's pretty well known that a high-functioning autistic child may be gifted in art or some type of field of academic field. And I might be a little bit biased because he's my little brother. I think he is an amazing artist. Even though he gets on my nerves a good portion of the time, I know that he is a really good person, and I'm happy he's my brother. Being a person with AS has helped me see life in a way that other people may not be able to see it, even while I see things in a way that, well, I don't see things in a way that normal people may see them. I can have a little more patience with other special needs students because I'm able to sympathize with them. Disability is hard. It wouldn't be a disability if it didn't handicap or disable us in some way. I've come to terms with my disability. I can't change it, and it could be worse. I could be a little less functioning. Keeping a positive attitude is the key to living comfortably with my disability, and I could afford to have a better attitude about bad situations that may turn up occasionally. I think that part was my mom's little bit. Still, I'm under the realization that I have it pretty easy. Being high functioning, most people don't really notice anything is up until the point where I start a conversation. Ha ha. But I know that there are lots of people out there who may be socially awkward, if that's what I wrote, that may not even be diagnosed, or others low functioning enough that they have problems with simple actions like speaking out for themselves, advocating, eating or using the restroom by themselves. I'm thankful that my mom raised me to be who I am today, and that she has dedicated most of her life to helping with special needs programs like Autism Society of Washington and Wenatchee Autism Connections. Thanks, Mom. After I graduate from high school, I'm going to finish my transfer degree at WPC and apply to Eastern Washington University, where I will take the occupational therapy program and hopefully get my master's degree. That's my speech. I hope you enjoyed it and that I didn't take too long to say it. If you have any questions about me or the panel, how I feel about autism, or anything, feel free to ask now.
Alright, for all these struggles, these things that we all been through, it's just a part of autism. I see that everybody has been having problems with learning, reading, writing, and being social. Well, I've been through all of this, and kind of hard talking because I haven't time for all this. Anyway, I thank Karen for noting that I have magnificent art. And so, the lesson here is to keep on trying really hard and always step your foot in front of the other and follow your dreams. And that's it.